All right. Are we live? I think we're live. Maybe. Oh, there's picture. We have movement. Guess now we're waiting for some people to get in here and then we'll get started. Where are we at? Now it's my first time streaming on YouTube from the computer, so I have no clue really how to work this. So yeah, we'll figure it out as we go. We'll wait a couple minutes. I started the stream a little bit early. If you are joining us for the first time, we normally do start at about 8:30 p.m. on the first Wednesday of every month. So normally I've been doing it from my phone. Trying a little bit different this time. I bought a webcam, as you guys can see, and we're doing it from my computer. So, with that being said, you'll see me looking over here because I have my second screen with all the YouTube stuff. And then over here is my main screen where we're going to be going over some things. Right now I just have my YouTube channel pulled up. And we're going to go over some of the stuff I've been doing the past month. Some stuff we have, or we're looking forward to doing going forward over the next month. And then, yeah, we'll get into some news and some Q&A stuff. So once we get some people in here, we'll get started. So, hello, Queen Bee. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, thank you. If you're just joining in, go ahead, drop us a little something in chat, so that way I know you guys are here. Go ahead and play... I guess we'll play our... Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's fancy. Oh, it takes over the live stream. Oh, that's new. Or the channel trailer when I'm live. Huh. Didn't realize that. I should learn something new every day. Hello, Amelia. I've been great. Very busy, but I've been doing good. So how are you, Queen Bee? Present. What's up, V8 Muscle? I do have your questions written down. We will be going over them shortly, actually. Let me go grab something for that. I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. Does it sound good? Can you guys hear me? I have to use this headset because from my experience, the microphone on this webcam is trash. So, yeah, we're using my gaming headset. Hopefully the sound is good. All right, we'll give it another minute, see who we have in here, and then we'll get started. Whoa, live stream. It's going good, Austin. How are you? All right, once my clock here hits 8:33, we'll go ahead and get started. Trying to figure all this stuff out. This is all new to me over here on this whole YouTube streaming side, so viewer activity, no super chats, analytics. Okay. A lot of stuff going on over here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started so we don't keep you guys waiting. So let's go over what we did for the past month or so here on the Sauer Horsepower YouTube channel. So here's our last stream right here, monthly Q&A. So we did the Jeep Renegade review. We went up to Carlisle for the world's largest Mopar car show. That was actually kind of crazy, seeing the thumbnail there. Almost 3,000 cars. It was just packed. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen that many cars in one lot or one campground or field or whatever you want to call it. I've never seen that many cars in one place at a time, and that was just absolutely crazy. Then my one friend so generously let me drive his 1,000 horsepower Hellcat Redeye. And then, yeah, that was fantastic. got me thinking a lot about if I should do something similar to my Redeye. We'll see. Um, there's some stuff going on right now, but we'll figure it out in the long term. So then we had the 2021 Dodge Challenger Super Stock review, which is actually doing quite well, if I do say. 4,500 views in 2 weeks. Not too bad. That car was really fun. So yeah, it was a lot more grip. I know if you guys have watched the video, just a lot more grip than the standard Challenger, and I thought the handling was going to be slightly more compromised than it actually was, but the handling it's acceptable. Not great. Obviously, my standard Redeye handles way better, but for drag strip purposes, cruising around and then just going to the drag strip, you can't really beat the super stock in my opinion. We got super stock for the win. Yeah, might be biased. Yeah, a little bit. I'm anxious to see yours when you get it in V8 muscle. Then we had the 2022 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. So that was actually my sales guy from the dealership gave me a little lead that they were going to be at the dealership coming in for training. So he gave me the heads up on when the training was. I showed up and I was just kind of filming in the background while they were doing all the salesperson training on it. So that was actually really cool. I was not expecting to get one of those on video so soon, but I'm very grateful that he was looking out for me. He knows I do the YouTube. Done a lot of videos with him on the channel before. So actually, what's one thing I will point out, the good relationship I had with him. Unfortunately, my main sales guy has left the Dodge dealership. He got promoted and is now a manager at a Toyota dealership. So congrats to him. I might have had a little bit to play with that because I gave him a lot of sales, but but it's all his hard work. And congrats to him for getting that promotion. But yeah, I will miss that working relationship I had with him. But yeah, moving on. Driving my first Corvette C6, base model C6 with a big old Texas Speed cam and a obnoxiously loud exhaust. That was fun. And I let my friend drive, well, the Corvette owner drive the Hellcat Redeye. He enjoyed it. Trying to convince him to switch over. I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. Then we had the GR Supra with some mods. Surprising. I would say I was slightly expecting a little bit more on the top end of it, but the initial response and the quick torque on it was good. So, and that brings us to today, the live stream here, and then I did get a few more exhaust clips on the Supra, so I'll probably be making a exhaust video on the Supra I'll probably post that Friday. Yeah, and that's about it for this week. We do have the potential to be going to Cecil County Dragway for the Strange Engineering Streetcar Shootout on Saturday, but there's a forecast of rain in the afternoon, so we'll kind of wait until Friday to decide on if we're going racing or not, because I don't want to go all the way out there, show up for the morning, do qualifying, excuse me, and then end up getting rained out in the afternoon. So I'll keep an eye on the weather. Yeah, so that's going to be that. What else do we have coming up? Probably some more car reviews. If I can get my hands on anything interesting that I haven't done already. It's going to be tough because, as you all know, the chip shortage is still kind of hit or miss. The racing is kind of here and there. We'll see. I mean, it's obviously weather dependent and some of the event dependent, really, because I don't necessarily want to go out for a test and tune, but we might. Just because I don't even think I've been to the track in like 2 or 3 months. Actually, when was the last time? What was this? I think it was 2 months. At least 2 months, because we didn't race it all in July. It's probably beginning of June, I think. GT500 review and comparison would be nice. Yes, it would. If you know anybody with a GT500, let me know. I've definitely wanted to not only drive one and see what it feels like and compare it to the Redeye, but I'd also like to race one. There's a lot of videos of it going either way. We all pretty much know that the Redeye stock for stock is faster than GT500 with a driver that knows what they're doing and we'll say traction. So either at the drag strip on a drag radial or even just on the street doing a pull, but the Hellcat actually has traction, we all know that the Hellcat's going to win that. But I'd like to, just make a video out of it, have fun with it. So next, I did see some car news today. Let me see if it pops up here on the screen. Hopefully you guys can read that. Let me know if you can't. But it says Dodge and Jeep's electric future will take shape in the next 2 years. So I did see another article that says for I believe it was 2022. So in 2022 for a 2023 model year, there will be a hybrid Dodge, whether it's a Challenger or Charger or Durango. They didn't quite say, but I mean, it makes sense with, what was it, 2025? They did the video a couple weeks ago with all hoopla of Dodge going full electric. So, yeah, we'll have to start seeing the hybrids roll out next year. It's already in the Jeeps, so it is what it is. So we'll have a full electric Jeep, I think, probably next year, and then the hybrid Dodge next year, and then they'll end up eventually rotating to full electric. Boosted Hemi, hey, what's up, man? So, cooking out steaks. Oh, I'm jealous. Let's see. So this is another cool one. So I'm not sure how many of you all are into like racing, road course racing and stuff like that, but Lamborghini will race in the Le Mans their DH prototype in 2024. So yeah, that's going to be quite cool. I think I read that article earlier. There's going to be 6 manufacturers like Audi, Porsche, Lamborghini, Acura, and 2 others. I forget. Cadillac maybe I think was one. So that's going to be great. I'm really big into sports car racing, so that'll be nice to see multiple brands competing in prototypes. Let's see what else we got. CT4 Blackwing reviews have started dropping. Let's see. Jeep announces first EV 2023. Yep. And then I think that's going to be it for car news that I want to touch on. Do any of you guys watch F1? Because I'm a big F1 fan. Comment below if you're big F1 fans, because that was an absolute insane race over the weekend. And if we have some F1 fans in here, I'd love to talk to you about it, because that was an absolute insane race. But I think that's going to be it for the news portion. What do we have coming up? I think we might do some racing. I got to look. But I don't know. Boosted Hemi, I think I will own an EV. Yeah, I mean, I'm not against EVs at all. EVs have their purpose. Like if you're as a daily driver, commuter going to and from work, if you live close enough to work where you don't run out of range, sure, why not? But they're still not, up to full capability with either, a full-blown sports car or say like my truck. They just can't do everything right now. But as commuter cars, I don't see a problem with EVs at the moment. Especially if you have the ability to charge them at your house. Then, yeah, it is what it is. All right, so let's move on to some of the questions we had. So this one was from Destroyer1320 on YouTube. He commented on my YouTube post I made earlier. And he said, what other Mopar would you want if you moved on from the Redeye? Well, this has actually been a topic I've been thinking about lately. Not saying that I'd move on from the Redeye right now. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really want to. But to answer the question, it would be a Viper. The only car I would probably get rid of the Redeye for is a Viper or some of my other dream cars. But I'd like to keep the Redeye for a very, very long time. But the problem is I've been looking at the pricing on Vipers, and prices on Vipers in the past year have gone up by like $40,000 to $50,000. So this time last year, like pre-pandemic, really, so a little bit more than a year ago, you could find Gen 5 Vipers, just regular GTSs, for $70,000 if they had a lot of miles on them, and then if they were like a low mileage one, probably $90,000. Some of them 100 depending on spec and everything like that. But now, so you go from 70 to 90,000. Now you're looking at 120 to 140. So it's a big price difference for just a standard GTS Viper, not an ACR, not a TA. So that's been one of my things I've been contemplating. If I wanted to move on from the Redeye, because now, Redeye prices are high. You saw the video I did a couple months ago about CarMax giving me basically what I paid new for mine. To move on into a Viper, I would like to, but I just don't. The reason I'm kind of conflicted on it, I don't know if Viper prices are going to keep going up, because obviously they don't make them anymore, so there's not going to be any more, coming around anytime soon. So what's there is there, and if you want it, you're gonna have to pay for it. Now, will prices keep going up? I don't know. If they do, and I end up waiting, and then a couple years from now when I'm ready to buy one, the Vipers are 150 grand for a standard one, I'll probably be kicking myself a little bit. But yeah, at the moment, Redeye's staying, but it would only leave for a Viper. For Mopar wise. Now there are some other cars that I would consider letting the Redeye go for that aren't Mopar. I know you all would be angry with me, but yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next question. Thank you again, Destroyer 1392 or not 1320. 1320 for that question. So then we have V8 Muscle, who's here in the chat, asking about the GT500 stuff. He said, would you share what cameras you use to make your videos, and how do I do the dual view in the racing videos? So, right here, GoPro Hero 7 Black. Honestly, not a big fan of it. The picture quality on it is not great. The microphone gets distorted a lot, so I have to constantly fight it with the audio balance settings in the software to try and get it to sound good. Yeah, I'm not too happy with them. I will probably be upgrading to the GoPro Hero 9s eventually, probably sooner rather than later, because these things really aren't. I have two of them, so to get the multiple angles, but they are not. I'm not super impressed with them, unfortunately. But yeah, that's basically what I use for the action shots and stuff, mounting them in the car while I'm racing. Then the old good old fashioned iPhone 12 Pro Max. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, it's 12 Pro Max, so it's got the 3 cameras on the back. That's what I use for. Well, that's what I have been using recently over the GoPro. I used to use the GoPro for everything, but once I got the 12 Pro Max with the better cameras, so that's been doing. I've been using it a lot more for just the vlog stuff, and also for the beauty shots for the car reviews. Excuse me. Looking at the Super Stock as my next challenger, getting heat from the BMW lovers, but I hate BMWs. So why are you getting heat from BMW lovers if you hate BMWs? I'm confused there, Chuck. Please explain. So yeah, and then dual view. I'll show you guys here. So, which leads on to the next question: video editing software. We'll go ahead and pull that up now. So I use Adobe Premiere Rush, which comes here. So you download Adobe's Creative Cloud Desktop, and then it has all of their apps and stuff in it, which you can probably see here. Let me make sure on the thing here. Yeah. All right. So basically, you have all their different programs that Adobe offers. As of right now, because obviously my videos that I'm doing aren't too advanced, like I'm not doing anything crazy with them. I try to make them good for what I have, but overall it's just kind of pretty basic videos. So Adobe Premiere Rush is their most simple form of video editing software, and it looks like this basically when you pull it up. So these are all the videos here that I have been working on that are saved up to their cloud. So these have all been edited by me and then uploaded ever since. So I deleted some of them to free up space, but this goes back to probably January, December timeframe. So these are all the videos. They'll save here up to the cloud. So if you ever lose them, you can always go back and re-download them off the Adobe cloud. But then you over here on the left-hand side, you'll hit Create New Project, And then here is where you can pick your files. So you can pull up like your raw files from your GoPro and then upload them this way. But to show you generic stuff, let's close this out. Stuff that I've done before, so we're not making a whole new video here on the live stream. Where are we at? Here's our last racing video. Oh, that's not good. Okay. I don't know why that... We're doing it live, aren't we, people? Alright. I wonder if it's because I changed hard drives. I have a feeling that's probably why that happened. What about this? Nope. Okay, this is here. Oh, it's losing some of it. Alright. So, you can see here... Did I do any of the... Of course, this is the one video I did not do the picture-in-picture. Alright, very helpful. Kind of figured you're using something more than stock when there's 10 apps or GoPro app. Yep, there's a video of them draggers saying it, but I think it's a sham. BMW's racing a super stock? And what, winning? Which BMW? I mean, the only one I think that would even hold a candle to it. I mean, if we're talking stock, then like an M5 or something like that, but yeah, if it's not stock, then of course you can always beat anything. Let's see if I can pull something up here of racing. What about this one? Is this one gonna work? How come when I I didn't do any of the picture-in-picture stuff for these? Huh. Interesting. Alright, actually I know which one I can do. Where is this? Here we go. Here's how I'll show the picture-in-picture. So, click that button. So here you'll have your main track across the bottom, or in the middle, I guess you should say, and then you can put a different video layer on top. So here I'll have the forward-facing GoPro on the bottom here, and then the front-facing GoPro on the top, and then you can select it, and then you can click and drag it all over the screen. You come over here, I can like crop out certain sections of it to like, you know, not fill up as much of the screen, and I can drag it off to a corner. So that's how I do a lot of the picture-in-picture stuff. One of the hard things is syncing the audio if you're doing multiple videos. So if you're going to start up multiple cameras, one of the things you need to do is go ahead and hit them both, let it run for like 5 seconds or something so you get a nice little chunk of dead audio in there, and then clap really loudly. That will give you an audio spike. So that way when you see here, you'll see your audio spikes across the bottom underneath your video, and that way you can cut the video at the same exact spot for the audio spikes, so they'll sync between the two different picture-in-picture. So that way you it saves you a lot of time when you're doing your editing to make sure everything lines up and is coherent. So one of the other questions we had is Draggy overlay onto the videos. So that's pretty simple. With the Draggy, after the end of the run, you can export it. It'll just export it right to your phone, into your photos or videos on your phone. And then from there, you just upload it to the computer. Like I'll just take that, plug my phone into the computer, and then upload it into the software, and then you can just edit it like any other video. So, he says here, Chuck, E63S, well, E63S would be Mercedes. So, but yeah, they are very quick cars, especially on the street. They're all-wheel drive, and you would not want to be caught trying to race one from a dig on a street. On the track, super stock or any Hellcat on a good tire would beat them easily on the track, but yeah, it's on a street. Don't get caught sleeping against those because they will embarrass you. So, any other questions today? We got 6 people online. Any other questions today? Let's go here. What do we got? Let's think. What do I know if anything else is coming up? No other questions? Dang, it's been 24 minutes already. Do I want steak yet? What kind of steak is it, Boosted? Depending on your next answer will determine whether we are friends or not. What kind of steak? Also, let me know if this if you're still watching in the comments, let me know if this whole streaming setup has actually worked pretty good, whether it be the sound or the audio or me flipping through the screens and stuff. Ribeye, okay, ribeye's good. A TRX, worth the cost. Um, yes, kind of, sort of. Uh, actually, I don't know. For me personally, I would not pay 100,000 for a TRX. Audio is a little low. Okay, noted. I can turn that up. Can I turn that up? Might be able to turn that up. Settings. Properties. Oh no. If I mess this up, I'm sorry. Maybe. Is that working? Turning it up louder? Maybe. Good. I'm gonna try that. Video quality looks a little blurry on max settings. Okay. Noted. Let's see. Do I plan on going to 7580? Maybe. I'm not too sure. I think that they got a lot of work to do that track. 7580's been closed down for a very long time, and I know that they just kind of like cleaned it up and are going to start running cars down it, but I have a feeling that track is going to be very rough and very bumpy. So I will wait and see what they end up doing with it, but as of this moment, I have no plans to go to 7580. More of a wait and see game and see how they make it work. Have I tried torque reserve at the track yet? So, Jazz Hellcat, that is a very good question. So, when we had my friend with his super stock, when we did that video on that, I tested the back-to-back. My Hellcat Redeye does not have a torque reserve, at least not the same torque reserve that his had. So, actually, let's go ahead and pull that up real quick, since now that we're talking about it. Oh, wow, that was loud.
Wide body fender flares, of course, power chiller,
Where's it at?
the smaller brakes, which I...
No medical
I gotta watch my own ads. Why do I do this to myself? Alright, well, while that's going, let's, I do this to myself. Let's see. What are your thoughts on the Incognito pulley system without the tune? Excellent videos. So, thank you for the comment on the excellent videos. I've seen a lot of people run the Incognito. I personally don't know anybody like local that has used it. I've seen a lot of people on the internet and have used it, been just fine. I've also heard that it can damage some things occasionally. Not saying it does all the time. But yeah, I don't have any experience with it, so it's hard for me to tell. Like I said, a lot of people have used it and have seen decent results, but your results may vary, as they always say. Let's see. Austin Phillips, I'm worried about getting slammed into a wall. Yes, bumpy track, fast cars. I'm going to pass on that until they get that all figured out. Back to this torque reserve thing before I forget. Let me see if I can find it in the video here after we're done watching the ads that I put in it. Was it here? Okay, right here. So,
very noticeable difference in the exhaust. I'll put it back to back right here.
Alright, so here's the super stock. Can you guys hear it? Now here's my car. Yeah,
Alright, so we're
basically, I don't have torque reserve in my Hellcat. It was a very big difference. Exactly, I think it was probably around 1800 RPM when the super stock came up there. It was just a very completely different sound. You audibly heard when it switched into like a torque reserve mode, and my Hellcat just does not do that. I thought when they came out with the Redeyes, they said it was getting the torque reserve system. I thought that was like a known thing. I guess not. Unfortunately, I wish I had it, but I don't. So it is what it is. See, I tried the torque reserve on my super stock after your video. It worked. Didn't even know until your video. Yep. Your Redeye did? Just never did at the track? Oh, that's crazy. Huh. I guess mine's faulty then. I don't know. But mine does not have anything that sounds anything remotely close to what this sounds like. I don't have that. So, I wish I did. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Video quality. Oh, you weren't on 1080. How are you not going to be on 1080p and then tell me my video is blurry? Come on there. All right. Anything else? Got a couple more minutes if you guys have some more questions. Let's see. Yeah. That was a fun drive, though, in that car. That was good. Also, I don't know if you guys like the new setup here. Got my computer here instead of me just sitting in the Hellcat out in the garage in the heat, sweating, holding my phone up to my face. Hopefully this is a lot better. Best 0 to 60 on Draggy. Well, let's take a look. Where's my app? Here we go. Best 0 to 60 on here says 2.49. Yeah, 2.49. On my car, on the onboard for the Challenger says 2.3 is my best 0 to 60. But yeah, Draggy says 2.49. Usually the Draggy is a little bit slower than both the time slips at the track and then the onboard computer in the car. So, is what it is, but as long as you are aware that it's slightly slower, then you're all good. Pretty cool compared to Dodge's times. Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, Dodge does all their stuff on the street tires and stuff. I'm pretty sure if I tried to do anything on my all-season 275 street tires that I ordered with the car, then I would probably have like a 5 or 6 second 0 to 60, or it would just be a cloud of smoke. But yeah, with proper tire, these cars actually hook up pretty good, especially on drag strip. So yeah. Any other questions today? Shout out to the 7 in here. Yes, shout out all of you guys watching. My YouTube over here says 8 concurrent viewers. Thank you all for watching. We will be doing this every month. So if you have any questions, didn't think of them this time, and you want to write them down for next time, or just hit me up at any point in time on Instagram or Facebook. If you have any questions, go ahead and send them to me. Do my best to answer them in these videos. Last question. Any tricks on how to eliminate check engine light when going catless? Tricks? Not really any tricks other than a tune. Or I know they'll make like O2 spacers. Really, that'll trick the system because it'll be too far enough away from the cat to where the cat would be, so it doesn't pick up all the extra fuel and stuff. But yeah, usually it's just a tune in order to make sure it's all completely going. Where's my Hellcat? At the dealership. Got to go buy one. Hello from Vermont. Hello, Chuck. Yeah. Got my 3.8 and my Redeye on stock tire spinning. Yeah, 3.8. That's good with the stock tire spinning, I should say. Yeah, O2 simulators. Yep. That's what you want to look for there, Infidel. But yeah, I think that's about it. Finally got this hung up like a couple weeks ago, because I bought this at actually Carlisle last year, and finally got it hung up. But crazy thing is, so I know if you follow me on Instagram, I think I even posted on the Facebook page too. I actually sort of made like a cryptic post about this is the last time you'll see this view of the Challenger. A lot of people thought I was either getting rid of the Challenger or modifying it or doing something crazy, but we're actually moving at the end of the month here. I bought a new house. So this setup you actually see here will be slightly changed depending on how I set it up in the new house. Hopefully I can get everything all set up over there before the next first Wednesday of the month, which I guess would be what day here? Oh, of course, September 1st. So, yeah, September 1st, hopefully, I'll have it all set up and we will be able to do that on that day. If not, I'll probably just push it back a week and do it. So that would be the 8th. But I would do or I would like to try and do these basically every month. This is our 3rd month in a row. So if you enjoyed it, let me know by liking this video. And for those of you that have commented and asked questions, thank you for being a part of this. Couldn't do it without you, or else it would just be me sitting here for 30 minutes talking to myself, and I'm not sure many people would enjoy that. So thank you guys, as always, for your committed questions in here. And I think that's going to end today's video. We've been going for almost 36 minutes now. And in future, if we get even more people in here and more questions, then I'll go longer. But right now, I like to keep it about 30 minutes. So, yeah. Again, thank you all. I look forward to speaking with you and chatting with you all next month. And again, thanks for watching the videos. It's a great time. Take care. Have a great day.